We officially live in the age of global mafia, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this letter sent from US senators to the ICC. ICC, Office of the Prosecutor. Why? Threatening him. We warned you. For what? From issuing arrest warrants against Benjamin Netanyahu. Wow, amazing. So Benjamin Netanyahu can go on, order his child murdering forces to slaughter 34,500 plus innocent Palestinians, but he needs to have impunity. He needs to be protected. So this letter was published, spreading like wildfire now on social media, from the United States Senate with signatures. People are proud. They're not hiding. And they're doing it on behalf of Israel. So US senators on behalf of Israel. I thought the letter would show members of the Israeli Knesset or something, saying, hello, Mr. Khan, be warned. But no, it has to come up from the United States Senate, of course. Dear Mr. Khan, we write you regarding the reports that the International Criminal Court may be considering issuing international arrest warrants against Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and other Israeli officials. Such actions are illegitimate and lack legal basis. If carried out, will result in severe sanctions against you and your institution. Wow. Threatening the prosecutor and the organization. What's the point in having an ICC? No point whatsoever. Obviously, it's full of garbage defending a genocidal state and spreading the typical venom and propaganda and lies, really. And it ends with a threat. Ends with a massive threat. The United States will not tolerate politicized attacks. Politicized. Not as if they're substantiated. As confirmed by the ICJ, by the way, the biggest court in the world, calling Israel a genocidal state. Asking it, demanding it, ordering it to stop committing acts of genocide. To which they responded, by the way. Not by stopping the acts of genocide, by continuing the acts of genocide, but saying they are in accordance to international law. Target Israel and we will target you. Wow. I don't think Pablo Escobar did this, by the way. Or Al Capone, or any of them. No, clearly the US Senate is way up there. No, they're at the top. The mafia, the mob. Target Israel and we will target you. To the ICC Prosecutor. Wow. If you move forward with the measures indicated in the report, we will move to end all American support for the ICC, sanction your employees and association, and bar you and your families from the United States. You have been warned. Signed by who? We have to read out the names. They must be proud of themselves. Sincerely, Tom Cotton, Marsha Blackburn, Ted Budd, Ted Cruz, Pete Ricketts, Rick Scott, Mitch McConnell, Katie Boyd Britt, Kevin Kramer, Bill Hagerty, Marco Rubio, and Tim Scott. Proud of themselves. Question is, how much were these people paid? This is obnoxious. This is absolutely obnoxious that this is happening. You talk about anarchy, state of lawlessness, undermining the rule of law. What is the ICC there for then? What is the ICJ there for then? Why do they exist? But finally, the people are helping us. They're helping us by publishing these things, making life a lot easier, you know. Saying international law means nothing. We've been saying we live in the Wild West. And these people just prove it day after day. The question is, are they going to get away with it? And if they are going to get away with it, are we to accept the fact that we officially live in a state of lawlessness, global lawlessness, officially now with these letters being released? I mean, we knew it by their actions, obviously. This relates to Palestine. The UN, I mean, the ICJ is the judicial organ of the United Nations. The United Nations, it has resolutions that support the Palestinians in terms of a state, right of refugees to return, everything, stopping Israeli settlements, supporting the resistance, the intifada, the uprising, asking countries to support it, condemning those who don't. But nothing's been happening. So who's to respond to them? Who's to respond to the superpower? The US. Clearly the people. What do they say when injustice becomes law? Resistance becomes a duty. That's why the Palestinians in Gaza are resisting. That's why every human being with an ounce of decency is resisting, is rising up. University students, everyone. But, I mean, I think this is great that these people are exposing themselves in such manner, and they did everyone a favor. But the funny thing is, it looks they're going to get away with it, by the way. Look, Israel's getting away with the genocide. What's a letter? Come on, what's a letter to the ICC? What's a we warned you? What's a we will target you, by the way? Did you think about this word, by the way? Target Israel and we will target you. What will you assassinate him? Well, you're capable of it, clearly. You're allowing a state to get away with a genocide. It's not too big on you to go and murder the prosecutor of the ICC. Target Israel and we will target you. And if there is no action against these senators, and there will most likely be no action taken against them, or them retracting, taking it back, then we officially, ladies and gentlemen, the genocide cartel is exposing itself now officially, not just by actions, but by words as well.